What if I told you that Io was actually supposed to be Mars, and both the Pyramidion and the Whisper of the Worm area were part of a raid on Mars for the cancelled Vex Void DLC we discussed recently on the channel? First, proof that Io was originally just a new section of Mars. With the release of the Taken King, plans were to release not just the Dreadnought destination, but also another part of Mars. It would contain the Mars Forest Zone and the Pyramidion Lake. Data miners for Destiny 1 found assets for both of these places on Mars in the files. Also, taking one look at the Crucible map Crossroads from the Taken King, we can see that it takes place on the Lost Oasis on Mars, and features the Pyramidion in the background. And uncoincidentally, we see that this area on Io is called the Lost Oasis, also featuring the Pyramidion in the background. Now, according to the data miners, the inside of the Pyramidion was much different, as it was supposed to be the location of the raid. And this Season of Undying trailer, originally intended for the Vex Void expansion, bears quite a resemblance to the Vex leaving an area that just might be the Pyramidion. Or maybe it's just a standard Vex portal, but who knows. Next, the Whisper of the Worm exotic quest area. Now, this mission is regarded as one of Destiny 2's best missions in the game, and there's a lot of good reason for that. It feels like a dungeon or a raid in so many ways. Mini dick wall pistons just like the King's Fall, moving geometry, platforming akin to various jumping puzzles that are usually found in raids, hidden shortcut pathways, and some beautifully crafted locations throughout. Even the final boss room looks like it was meant for something with bigger plans. Now, it's impossible to know whether this was 100% supposed to be used for the Vex raid, but many people speculate that based on this mission's complexity and design, that it wasn't originally planned for just one exotic weapon mission. Instead, it was supposed to be part of this Vex Void raid. And it makes sense. Why would Bungie go to all this effort for one exotic quest? When Bungie first realized that they would be delaying Destiny 2, obviously a lot of things were cut and moved around and saved for Destiny 2, and when Bungie decided to cut this part of Mars from the game, they gave the assets to a different studio to create Io. High Moon Studios. Why change it to become a part of Io? Well, with Destiny 2 being a sequel, Bungie knew they would need to bring some new destinations to the game, and it just so happens that they would pick Io. They took those assets originally planned for Mars, and voila, Io. It would also explain why Io bears so much resemblance to Mars in its design. It was one of the first things many players noticed when D2 launched. Io was just a green tinted Mars. Also, before I go, channel memberships are now live. Thank you so much to those of you who have joined already. It's a great way to continually support the channel and bring you guys more content just like this. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys next time.